Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel and your pick a card readings. I'm going to call in my spirit guides and your spirit guides today for a fully channeled message for my twin flames in no contact. What do they want to say? What do your guides need you to hear? And some brutally honest messages from your person. So we have three choices today. Let's see what our choices are. I have secrets. Group A is secrets. Group B is playing games, and Group C is hidden feelings. I will put the timestamps in the description below. So take a look, take a moment to see which card you may be drawn to, and I will see you in your reading in a moment. Hi, Group A. You picked secrets with this mask and wondering what is going on behind this mask. It's a pretty mask. It's got a lot of bling to it, but there's some secrets hidden behind it, it looks like. So let's see what your person is hiding. Let's see what your person needs you to know and feel and hear today. Spirit, I'm calling you in. I ask that you guide me with loving messages for the person that I am thinking of right now. What is it that you want him or her to say to us? What is it that you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have single. I feel alone. I feel isolated. You've made me feel lonely. Okay, so I'm single again. Little bit of a, because of what we're going through, I'm trying to look towards my future, and I'm trying to get my head around that I'm single again, whether it's you or them, that, you know, my status is I'm a single person, and a little bit of I can do whatever I want to do. Don't tell me what I can't and cannot do. So a little bit of that going on intuitively for me also. I have a proposal, a love offer. I was hoping that this was going to turn into more. Is how I feel. I feel like I thought you were the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And they're saying that a little bit of an empty promise. Let's get one more card they're asking for. And I have a text message. Expect a call, expect a text message. This person is trying to reach out to you or is channeling to me that they want to be reaching out to you soon. So let's see what they're saying. Okay, Spirit, please share with me. Why the secrets? Why holding back? I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Five of Swords. I have an Emperor. This is interesting. Aries energy. I have a Six of Wands. It came into me as they were somehow intimidated by you with that Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Like somehow they feel like it's a battle within themselves, like I'm not good enough. They have a very big ego with that Emperor energy. So they might not like that you're successful. They might not like that you could be more successful, make more money, that they're not where they want to be at this stage in their life. And maybe you see them as less than, or you see them as they should be doing better somehow. So there's some kind of intimidation around your success is how that came into me. I'm kind of curious about that because you're twins and usually you mirror each other. But if one twin doesn't feel up to par as the other, I could see where they would be a little bit jealous, and which is crazy because this is the person that you're in love with. They're jealous of your success. They should be thrilled of your success. Spirit, please share with me what is going on in this connection. I have faithful. I know we will find our way back to each other in divine time. Little bit definitely of I'm praying that I know you're single. I know you can do whatever you want, but I'm really hoping that you decide that you don't want to be with anybody else until we work this out, until we have a chance to talk, until we have a chance to figure out our feelings. It's a lot of them to ask that of you. They know that. But they just said, if you really do love me, you're not going to want to be with anybody else. So a little bit of a test, a little bit of a, I would be devastated if you did, but I know I can't technically ask this of you. It's that my heart is asking this of you. So can you be loyal to them even when you're apart is a really hard test. I have wild. Nothing can tame the spirit like you. So there could be a part of you that says, you can't control me. I've got to do what I have to do. If I'm ambitious and I'm motivated and I'm powerful and I'm energetic, you got to let me be myself. So there's, you can't be controlled is how Spirit's sharing with me. And even if this person has a big ego and they think that of themselves as a twin, they should be your biggest cheerleader, not the person who says, yeah, but you're doing better than me. And I should be the one that everybody's looking at. I should be the one that everybody's proud of. It's not, excuse me, it's not in alignment somehow. I have sexual let's play. I miss playing. I miss you. I miss my partner. Twins are incredibly connected. They're connected physically, telepathically, psychically, but chemistry is very high. So your twin could be missing you physically. I can't sleep. I don't eat, and I have no sense of inner peace. I'm very anxious right now. I haven't ever felt this way. I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling to have like a normal existence again. And they're not enjoying, they just said, I'm not, the space between us, the distance between us, the emotional distance between us feels like the great divide. You feel so far away from me that they're feeling like they could always used to feel you. They could always sense you. They would know like almost when you were coming home or pulling in, when you were going to call, and they're feeling this, the divide or the energy, the energetic connection becoming more distant. And that's what they're really freaking out about. Yes, they physically miss you, but they miss I knew you were going to call, and they pick up the phone, or I knew you were going to say that and you say it. They miss that invisible energy that only twins have that connect you, and they feel the distance with that. Let's see what they're saying. I don't know if I can do this. A little bit of I got to find myself in order to come back. I got to find the answers. I got to figure out why I'm so anxious. What is this? Who are you? Maybe they've never felt this way before, and they're learning what a twin connection is. I don't think most people walk around and say, you're my twin, you're my twin. But they know it feels different. They know that it's not the same as a different relationship, and they know that it really, really aches. They're saying my heart literally aches. They've never felt that before. They've heard a heartache, but they never physically felt pain in their heart before. And this is the first time they're feeling pain in their heart. So that's kind of opening up their eyes. I want to wake up beside you every day. So I miss you. I miss you in bed. I miss going to bed with you. I miss sleeping with you, waking up to you. I want you in my arms, Spirit just said. I'm not sure if I can be who you expect me to be. So they've got to find themselves. There's a sense of, if they don't feel like they're where they're supposed to be in their life, they've got to figure that out. You can't make that happen for them. If they feel like I should be further ahead in life right now, and they feel like somehow they were dealt a bad hand, that they've got to work on that. You can't give it to them. That's something they have to do. My past haunts me. I need to let go of the old before I can make room for something new. So I'm going to put it in the category of I've got work to do. Maybe this twin flame came in very quickly. Maybe we fell in love very quickly. Maybe it was escalating and this person says, whoa, I've got some old wounds and I didn't realize I really have some wounds and I really, really need to work on that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear? I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I've got a heartache, I can't think straight. I know that we have a soul connection. Okay, so they're waking up to the fact that this is something more, which is good. And it's almost a feeling of them searching for answers to what is this? What is a soul connection? Maybe they're watching YouTube videos. Maybe they're learning. Maybe they're trying to research it and, understand like, why am I feeling differently in this connection? It's hard to understand. I fantasize about you 100%. I am in agreement with that. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I'm searching for you. I'm going to say that it's a feeling of that invisible space between us, that the invisible line that connects us, that is what they're struggling the most with, that they feel like it's pulled further and further apart. They feel that they can't feel you as close as they used to. And I feel like that's where the panic is setting in and the anxiety is setting in, because there was this almost natural, intuitive inner knowing before of you were right there, whether you were in the room or whether you were at your home. It was a sense of you were right there next to them, your souls. So that is what they're struggling with. And I guess, they want you to know that it's not just you who feels this way, they just said. I want to make you feel safe with me again. I'm going to say I want you to trust me again. I feel that there's a trust issue that happened. I need you to trust me again. I do want to be there for you. So I'm sorry I pushed you away, just came in. I want to believe that this is real. If you fell in love very quickly, this person could have just been blown away by their feelings and literally ran, which sounds crazy, because they were falling in love and they couldn't handle it. It was, if anything happens to this, it goes away. What am I going to do? So they did this to themselves. They put themselves out there in a no contact. I need time to think. I don't know what I feel. I'm confused. And they have exactly what they were afraid of. They have that broken heart. They have that, the aching heart. So it's a form of self-sabotaging and almost like I didn't deserve you. So they got to work on themselves a little bit with their own ego and their own self-esteem. I have to suppress my hunger and desire for you. It's got to be for other reasons. They've got to come back for other reasons. It can't be just physical. Twin flames have an incredible sense of kissing and making up, and it's great. But it's got to be because we really want to be together, and emotionally we can handle this, and we can do this twin flame journey together with each other's help. So you've got to be able to recognize that it's more, a lot more than physical. I know now that I need you. So I have a feeling this person is on the brink of calling. I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to take the pain. I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to go without feeling reconnected to you. I think that distance is really, really starting to upset them. I feel so far away from you. I feel like I'm missing out on your life. I feel like I've missed so much. So I feel like that's what they're struggling with. So I feel like it's just a matter of time that they break down break down and say, we need to talk. So we're going to put that out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you picked Group B, playing games, this reading is for you. So we're going to ask Spirit, what is going on with our person, our twin, our no contact? What are they thinking and feeling? Where are we going? Playing games. Okay. Do you feel like they're playing games? Or are you sick and tired of the games? Let's see what they say. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What do I need to hear today from my person? What is it that you want me to know? I'm listening for you now. Relationship, a commitment. I'm afraid to commit. This feeling of boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, labels. I think I'm struggling with that. I didn't want to be in a relationship, but somehow I fell for you. Somehow I want you, but this isn't what I signed up for. So I feel like this person is struggling with identity that, you know, I don't want to call myself anything. I have addiction. Maybe I'm obsessing over something else. Alcohol. Alcohol is making me, you know, pushing me away, or drugs, or they're saying obsessive behavior. I'm obsessing over you. I don't want you to be with anybody else. Very much a feeling of, I know I pushed you away, but I still am extremely jealous and I don't want you to be with somebody else. The thought of it is driving me crazy. I have breaking up, walking away, it's over. You know, twin flames, it's never over. They always come back. So just put that in the back of your mind. Twin flames always have this kind of cycle, somehow, some way they find each other. But right now, I feel like they're angry, they're resentful, they are, they're pointing fingers and they're blaming is how I feel. So there could be a lot of pent up anger. There could be a lot of, I'm not happy because, and they don't know what to do with that kind of energy. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a King of Swords. I have an 8 of Cups. And I have a Hermit, a Virgo. Yeah, I'm going to say that I escaped my feelings for sure. I think this person probably went into this connection thinking it was going to be casual, thinking there was going to be no strings attached, Spirit just said. And then all of a sudden I have feelings for you. And you want to talk about your feelings. You want to talk about my feelings. And I don't want to talk about feelings because I thought that I could be just in a relationship that I didn't have to report into, or I didn't have to express my feelings. So I'm walking away and I'm going back into, I think I was happier being alone. I think I was happier being single. And were they? If they met their twin, and this, you are truly their twin, I can guarantee you they are not happier alone. No way. Because once you meet your twin, and you're torn apart from them again, it's like somebody just took something out of you. It's so painful. So this person is lying to themselves, Spirit just said. I have a King of Pentacles. I'm focusing on work, throwing myself into work. I'm trying to not think about you. I'm pretending that nothing happened, that it didn't even exist. So they're trying to, like, it's like erasing an old chalkboard to me, you know, like an old fashioned chalkboard, and then taking the erasers outside and going poof, 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 poof. For those of you that remember that. So it's like I'm trying to just, you know, let it go off into space somehow, but it does exist. It did exist. And I have a Capricorn energy. I have an addiction, attachments. I have obsessions. I have my behaviors have interfered in this connection. So they're saying greed to a certain extent, selfishness, something like that. I have an Empress. I should have treated you better is how that Empress is coming into me. You want more. If for those of you that want to have a child still, or a family, or a commitment, this person might be like, I can't give you that. I don't want to have a child. I wasn't thinking child when I started this, or I told you in the beginning I didn't want to have a child. So I feel like that's going through their mind as a reason to not be in this connection. Like that's justifying it for those of you that are in that childbearing age. Or for those of you that have children, that they don't want the responsibility of helping to raise a child. They just want you, but you come as a package, and they knew that going into it. So there's a sense of I was happier when I was alone until they're alone and they realize they're not happy is what's going to happen. I have a Moon, a Pisces. They're hiding. They're hiding from their feelings. They're definitely hiding from their truth. It is a sense of, I'm not going to let my guard down. I'm not going to let you in. I have a Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is escaping with a bottle. So, are they drinking? Are they escaping some other way? Are they escaping with other people, wanting to have, short-term affairs or date other people? So it is a sense of, I'm not being honest with myself. I have Wise. I found the wisdom I need to change my perspective. So maybe they're looking at things differently. They're trying to see the situation from your point of view. They're trying to listen to your words Spirit just said, things that you said. They're rereading your text messages to them. They're asking themselves, like, what did they mean by that? So they're a little bit over analyzing things that were said, things that we said back and forth. But I guess that tells me that they still care, and because they wouldn't be doing those things if they were truly done. They'd be deleting all those things. They'd be like, I'm not reading this again. I'll never read this again in my lifetime. So I feel that they're putting an effort into understanding the situation and where do we go from here. I have a Courage. I think I can fix this. So if they're willing to try, if they're willing to put in some energy, if they've seen your point of view, if they've come to some kind of understanding that in order to be with you or to have you, it's some kind of package that they've got to agree to, and they've got to get over the hurdle of it's what they signed up for. And if they love you, they should love your whole package, whatever your package is that you're coming along with. I needed help. I felt unhealthy. Maybe they've gotten some help. Maybe they took a break from work. Maybe they have been cutting back on their drinking, getting healthier, quit smoking, eating better. Therapy, anything, but they needed to feel better about themselves is how I feel. I'm haunted by the past and my own inner darkness and my misery. So that feels like they just keep some really, really deep wounds inside that they never talk about, like it's taboo to talk about. I don't share my feelings about those things or those times with anybody. Could be a bad childhood, could be just, dangerous experiences of some kind. But I feel like it's a part of them that it definitely is hidden, not only from you, but from the whole world. And that's how they feel. They just don't want to share it with anybody. Spirit, please share with me feelings. I want to look into your eyes and get lost in your soul. So I'm going to say they miss looking into your eyes. I'm going to say it that way. I feel that I'm struggling with, if I could just look in your eyes, if I could just hug you, I would know that we would be okay. but there's this kind of game going on of I'm fine, everything is fine. I've just dusted off my hands from this connection until it hurts so much that somebody's, coming back. I don't know why I keep denying my feelings. There it is. They've got to face their fears. They've got to face their feelings. They have to admit to themselves that they fell in love when they didn't think that that's what they wanted, but you don't get to decide who you fall in love with or when, and here they are. I wish you could tell me what to do to make things right, but I probably wouldn't do it anyway. So there is a feeling of I want to make things right. I want to fix things. So is there something they could do? Is there something they could say? Can they apologize? Can they give this a second chance? Maybe you're the only one who can tell them that, in order to salvage this relationship, this is what I need. This entire situation is driving me insane. So they're not liking this. Maybe they think this is totally ridiculous, that we're not talking, or we've blocked each other, or that we go round and round with our energies all the time. And why can't we get a handle on this connection? What is wrong with us? Okay, so maybe they're just exasperated by all the things that we go through as twins. Every song I hear reminds me of you. That I believe. That I believe. All right, let's see what else they want to say to you. Spirit, please share with me. What messages of love do you have? What do you need us to know? I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before, which would be great. If they've gotten some help, if they are identifying within themselves what lesson they had to learn so that they can return to this connection. I know that we have a soul connection. They probably have shared that with you, that, yeah, this is bigger than both of us, or I've never been this close to anybody. I'm sure that you both felt that way. I regret what I did to you. So there's some regrets, there's some shame, and there's some apologies, it feels like. I want to treat you the way that you deserve. I want to fix this is really what's going on. So the question is, can this person fix this? Can we repair the damage that has been done that brought us to this point of separation or no contact or division, however we want to say it? I want to hold you. Yeah, there's a big part of me that says if I could just hold you and look into your eyes, I would know whether we would be okay or not. But a lot of us have to have that real heart-to-heart conversation. We can't just say, yeah, come over here and hug me, and then I'll tell you how I feel. We need some answers. Our souls are saying, if I could just hold you and look at you, I would know that we would be okay. But that's not how we act in the real world. But it would be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to just hug them and just say, we can get through this. Choosing you feels so right. Now that feels like I'm still choosing you. I haven't chosen someone else for many of you who are watching this. So I'm still choosing you. I'm making my way back home to you. Now that's really encouraging. I'm trying to find my way back. I'm trying to fix this. What can I do to fix this? I have regrets. Could you ever trust me again? So I want you to trust me again. Trust is definitely an issue. And you are my permanent pain. Yeah, there's a sense of, what are we doing? This is crazy. This is insane. It's insane that we go round and round. It's insane that we don't talk to each other. It's insane that we block each other on our phones, what we say to each other. It just isn't. Why are we acting like this? he or she can't get their head around, like what's going on. But bottom of the deck, I don't know if I can change. I do feel like they are trying to change. Maybe it won't be enough. Maybe that's what they're afraid of. Like, I don't know if I'll change enough to ever make you happy or to give you what you want or for us to, truly make this work. But there is this kind of deep down inside feeling of, I want to fix it. I want to fix things, whatever fixing things means. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these message. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like button and join the channel if you enjoyed this reading. And we'll see you again real soon. And I'm going to go into Group C next. So if you want to watch Group C, stick around and you can take a look at that as well. If you chose Group C, this reading is for you for hidden feelings. So somebody has been hiding behind a mask and somebody has been holding back their feelings, and you know it. And it's a feeling of when and if they are going to, I guess, reveal the feelings. So let's see what Spirit has. Spirit, please share with me messages of love. What is it that you want us to hear? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. I have anxiety. I'm stressed. I'm having panic attacks. Are these stuck together or is it just one card? One card. Okay. I'm having panic attacks. I can't sleep at night. So it's affecting him or her. It's affecting them in this no contact, that they're actually physically feeling the pain through these other symptoms: anxiety, stress, depression, anger, resentment, short-temperedness. Spirit just said, okay. I have ghosted, disappeared, ignored. I don't know who ghosted who, but you ghosted me. You abandoned me. You just walked out of my life, and that wasn't fair. And I'm angry about that. And how dare you? So there's a feeling of abandonment. And I have a snake. You deceived me, cheated on me, lied to me. So there's a lot of hurt in this particular connection. And Spirit saying, can there be forgiveness, is how they just said it to me. So that's going to be the big question, is can there be forgiveness after all we've been through? You just walked out the door and I haven't heard from you. Weeks go by. Where have you been? I have a Page of Swords. I have an 8 of Pentacles. Oh boy, that just came into me as an excuse. I've been working hard. I have a High Priestess. One of you is very, very intuitive. I'm guessing it's you, since you're watching this video. You were probably drawn here to me. You know in your heart that they're coming up with excuses. I have a lot of work to do. I'm always busy. You don't understand how much pressure I'm under. You don't realize the stress I have at work. I can't handle a relationship and you telling me what to do. And, round and round with, kind of, don't you get it? My life is I got a big deal life compared to you. Like you don't have a job and things to do. And so their life is somehow more important than yours. Put it that way. I have an Ace of Wands. I'm going to say there's always a spark. It feels like no matter how bad it gets, there's always the spark of, you're the one I want the most. You're the one I'm still attracted to. You're the only one who turns me on the way that you turn me on. I've never been this attracted physically, emotionally, chemistry, whatever. So that is the glue that holds this together. And Spirit's saying there's wounds. It looks like Swiss cheese to me. It looks like, it looked like holes in Swiss cheese, whether it's holes in your heart, holes in Swiss, the Swiss cheese. But there's constant like poking through this, and creating these new wounds and these new holes. It's like every time I turn around, it's like new hole, new wound. But there's always this passion that overrides it. You hurt me, but so I can't get you out of my head. I can't get you out of my mind. So how do we get this person to stop hurting? And why are they hurting you? I have a Justice card, a Libra. I want you to treat me more fairly. They could be in legal trouble. They could have some real issues. Somebody, they've got some kind of stress you don't understand. So if they are in some kind of legal issues or contracts or divorce, you wouldn't understand because it's their journey, not yours. But they can't use that as an excuse as to why something isn't working. It's part of what's going on in their life. Yes, but you're there to help them and support them however you can. Don't push me away, Spirit just said. I have a 7 of Swords, betrayal. I do feel that. I do feel abandonment, unfortunately. You walked away to be with somebody else. So the anger is there, the resentment, the bitterness. I'm trying to forgive, I'm trying to forget, but I can't get it out of my mind. I feel in some cases, Spirit just said, you knew this person. You knew who they betrayed you with, which is even more harmful. That there is a sense of not only were you betrayed by your person, your twin, you were betrayed by the person who you knew. So it's like a double-edged sword coming into me, like I couldn't be hurt anymore. So but how do we get over that, Spirit's saying? How do we move on from that? I have a 2 of Wands. We have to make a decision. We have to make a decision about our future. And do we want to have a future together? And there's a part of me that this person has tried over and over again to either reach out to you, tell you that they want to try again, let you know they still love you, let you know that they were sorry. But I do feel the shield. I do feel the hurt and saying, how dare you? You just want to come back just like that. So it's coming into me as this is your punishment. Your punishment is we are in no contact. And I want you to feel the pain of me not being in your life. And it's working. I will say that it's working. This person's feeling the pain. 9 of Swords. I have anxiety, depression. I can't sleep. You have, you've proven it. You've proven that I made a huge mistake and I really screwed up my life. So your person's definitely acknowledging the impact that their decision has affected you and this connection. So it's not like they're like, oh, whatever, they're devastated that they did this to you. They should have thought about that beforehand, I know, but they are devastated that they did this to you. I have manipulation. I feel like you were manipulating me. Did you only want me for one thing? While you had something else going on in the background. You were lying to me. You were with me one day and with somebody else the next. So I feel like I don't know if I could ever trust you again is really what's going on. I'm haunted by the past and my inner darkness. I feel that this person is going to carry this dark cloud inside of them. Like, I'm really not a bad person. I don't know why I did this. That wasn't my intention. It wasn't like they set out to hurt you. I'm not giving excuses. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling. That I wasn't expecting to hurt you. But also they couldn't have been thinking, Spirit said. They weren't thinking ahead. They weren't thinking of the consequences. And now they're feeling the consequences. Illuminate. Your light helped to guide me out of my darkness. They miss your light. maybe they were a better person when they were with you. Maybe they're missing that, when I was with you, I was on track. I did better at work. I behaved myself. I didn't get myself in trouble in any way. Like I just was kind of a better person all the way around. And it could have been just literally because they were with you and they wanted you to see them in a good light. They wanted you to be proud of them. I adore your innocence, and you were naive. And I think they took advantage of that. I think they took advantage of the fact that you love them unconditionally, unfortunately, that you believed them when they said they were going somewhere, and they went somewhere else. You believed them when their phone rang and they said it was somebody from work and it was somebody else. So, that it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you believed them. It's that they were very good at lying. And that is the part that you need to look at. So why did your twin want to hurt you is the bigger question. And now they don't know how to repair the damage because there's such a trust issue. Spirit just said there's such a barrier, is how they called it. It was like the Grand Canyon between us. There's this huge barrier now that I can't cross, that you won't let me in, that you're so wounded that how could I ever get back what we had? And that could be the truth, is that's exactly how you feel. I'm sorry I hold back my love for you. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you when I was with you how much you meant to me, or I'm sorry that I didn't show you by not hurting you. It's pretty easy to not be. Is it easy? I don't know. It takes an adult to make a decision to be faithful. So you're making it a conscious decision to be with somebody else. So, and that's what people look at. Like, you chose this. You chose, and you knew it would hurt me, and you knew it might end things. This entire situation drives me insane. So there's a feeling of, what have I done? I wish I could take it all back. You can't go back in time. The only thing we can do is forgive and forget and move on, if that is something that you want to do, if you think this connection is worth it to you. I've cried myself to sleep thinking about the pain I caused you. 100%. There will always be a special place for you in my heart, no matter what you decide. If you decide in this lifetime you can't do this again, that you gave them a chance in this lifetime, they didn't learn a lesson from the past lifetime. Maybe this has happened in other lifetimes, and you just can't do it in this lifetime. As much as you love them, you have to let them go, because you can't get hurt again. So sometimes, even though it's your twin, they try to come back, but sometimes you can't take them back. It's too painful. So you pray that in the next lifetime that we try again, and in the next lifetime we are, our souls are happy. The only thing that's going to work in this lifetime is somebody saying, I forgive and forget, and we will continue to work on this, So if you have the strength to really forgive something that was pretty tough, then yeah, of course, people can move on and heal. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. You could have said, I don't want anything to do with you. And they are giving you the space. They are respecting that they hurt you. They are respecting that you don't want them in your life right now. And that could be going on, but they're still searching for you. They're still hoping that phone rings. I want to make things right. Would you give them a chance? I've been working on myself. I've been watching your social media and admiring your picture. So they're kind of tracking you. They're trying to see, have you moved on to be with anybody else? Are you moving on with your life? So Somebody who is tracking you, obviously is still interested in you emotionally. If they're moving on and they don't want anything to do with you, they wouldn't even care what you're doing. They wouldn't even think about you. But obviously they're tracking you. My heart is singing to you. Can you hear me? You are definitely going to have to follow your heart in this situation. And you'll know when time is right. If this person reaches out to you and they want to talk and they have a lot to say, Spirit says, then your heart will tell you, your intuition will tell you whether they're being honest and genuine and sincere, and if you are willing to take another chance. One touch from you and I'm blessed. A little bit of I just want to touch you. I just want to hold you. I just want to kiss you. I don't want to stand in the way. I don't want to stand in the way of your happiness. If you really don't want me in your life, I'll keep out of your life. Yeah, Spirit's saying like our souls are just searching for the answer. Like it's like neither one of us know what's right or wrong. And our souls are like in between our bodies saying like, what's happening here? What are you guys going to do? You know, are you going to call? Are you going to call? You know, so our souls are kind of like waiting for this connection to, you know, rejoin each other. You are my permanent pain. I'm going to say my heart aches. Like I can, without you in my life, I feel like my arm was severed. And I do feel that way with a twin. I feel like there's always this invisible pull to them. What are they doing? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Are they with somebody? Do they miss me? Don't they miss me? Spirit just said, awakening in the middle of the night. I'm asking what time. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, boom, I'm wide awake. And I'm thinking about my person. And it's almost every night at about the same time. And I have a feeling what's happening is your person's waking up at the same time, thinking about you, which then wakes you up at the same time. It's like dead sleep, wide awake, looking at the clock, going, it's 3:33. You know, it's 4:33. I mean, it's like it feels like it's almost about the same time every single night, and it's just bizarre. So I feel like you have a very telepathic connection at night. There's something going on at night while you're sleeping. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to pray, as I always do, that if what God wants for you, what Spirit wants for you is to reconnect, to have this twin reunion, then that Spirit will bring that to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below. Claim it. Own it. It is yours. Check out my main channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium, for more in-depth readings for your signs in a daily collective love reading. And I'm so grateful that you have joined me today. I'll see you again in another Pick a Card message real soon.